The queen bathes in a huge amount of milk every day. This keeps her skin glowing and soft. After she finishes bathing, the milk is given to poor people to drink. However, they do not realize that they are actually fighting over the queen's used bathwater. Every day, the queen also kidnaps young girls. She uses black magic to absorb their youth to maintain her own beauty. As a result, the girls instantly grow old and lose their lives. However, the queen did not always live in luxury and power. Long ago, she was merely a chained slave. When the king first saw her, he was immediately captivated by her beauty, and he soon married her. However, on their wedding night, the queen killed the king. After that, she summoned her dark knights and seized the entire kingdom. She then declared herself queen. Every day, the queen asked the magic mirror who the most beautiful woman in the world was. For years, the mirror always answered, "You are the most beautiful woman, my queen." However, 12 years later, the mirror gave a different answer. Now there was someone who had surpassed her beauty. That girl was none other than the king's daughter. When the princess was born, her skin was as white as snow. That was why the king named her Snow White. After the king died, the queen imprisoned Snow White in the dungeon. The magic mirror then told the queen that eating Snow White's heart would keep her young forever. Without hesitation, the queen immediately ordered her brother to take Snow White's heart. However, when her brother saw Snow White's beauty, he changed his mind. Snow White took the opportunity to attack him, then escaped from the dungeon. The soldiers surrounded her from all directions. Quickly, Snow White entered the sewer and managed to escape from the castle. After hearing the news of her escape, the queen summoned a hunter named Eric. She said that if Eric managed to bring the princess back, she would use magic to bring his dead wife back to life. Eric accepted the mission. Not long after, Eric found Snow White in the forest. When the queen's brother was about to take the princess away, Eric asked when the queen would bring his wife back to life. The queen's brother explained that the queen did not possess the magic to resurrect the dead. That was when Eric realized that he had been deceived. Therefore, he decided to escape with Snow White. Along the way, they were caught in a trap set by the dwarfs. After the princess explained that she was the king's daughter, the dwarfs released her. They also took her to meet a white stag. The white stag immediately recognized Snow White. The animal bowed its head respectfully before the princess. This proved that Snow White also possessed magical powers. However, the queen had no idea that Snow White would eventually become the cause of her downfall.